everyone, and welcome to this week's episode of Peanut City Police. This week we are joined by CLO Gardner and CLO Curl. They are from our Emergency Communications Department. So I wanted to start with you, Curl. You recently became a member of the APCO International organization and are on their training subcommittee. Can you tell us exactly what APCO is and why you decided to join?
Yes, so APCO is the Association for Public Safety Communications Officials. It's been around for a long, long time. They have over 40,000 member agencies, and that could be agencies and individuals. And so I joined last year that, and also NINA, which is another organization. So with APCO, the training subcommittee, it's just that. We talk about training standards, what needs to be revamped, what's new, what can, kind of go away. And they also have working groups, and they basically focus on anything communications, public safety related, law enforcement, fire, EMS, 911, and they have SMEs. And so you give your input, and that's how you can do your impact and make sure that you're meeting the standards that they set and provide the best service, basically.
Awesome.
Okay. And can you tell us about your work with training and accreditation for the Emergency Communications Department and how being a part of APCO will assist you in the 911 Center?
Yes, so for a couple of years I have been kind of overseeing the training for our division and the accreditation. The accreditation we have is through CALEA, Commission on Accreditation for Law Enforcement Agencies, and our original award was in 2020.
Okay.
And it's awarded every 4 years. So last year, 2024, we got awarded again. And it's a continuous thing. So every year we have some type of assessment and we have to prove that we're meeting or exceeding standards. There's hundreds of standards, and that just kind of keeps us on track to make sure that, again, we're providing the best service to our citizens.
Yeah, absolutely. And we also want to talk about a tool that you guys use every day, it sounds like. And it seems to help not only dispatchers and first responders, but to get them there faster. So, Gardner, can you tell us about RapidSOS, what it is and how it works, and if you have any success stories that you guys have seen with it?
So RapidSOS is a platform that is internet-based, and it pulls information directly from devices like cell phones, smart watches, things like that. It uses the operating systems for Apple and Android devices specifically, and it's again, it's internet-based, where we normally would have used a triangulation for cell phones, but this pulls directly from the smartphones, from the devices, and sends that information directly and a lot faster sometimes to the public safety centers. So we can get detailed information, sometimes spot on where the caller was. If they're moving, you could see like pins where the person is going, what their path is. So if you have enabled emergency contacts, we can get that. If you've enabled your medical information, we get that height, weight, your full name, sometimes address, if you have enabled that though. If you haven't, we don't get that information. We also can get live video sometimes too, pictures, videos. But the live video, if you have an iOS 18 phone with that platform, you can live stream video. So it's been very, very helpful. Ways that we have used it, I could think specifically of one time where we got what's called an automatic crash notification, where if you have it enabled, if your device tells us, if you have it enabled on your device and it seems like you may have crashed your vehicle, it will notify us. So we got a automatic crash notification some time ago, and that was the only notification we got. We didn't get any phone calls or anything like that. And first responders arrived on scene, find a serious car accident, single vehicle car accident, would appear to be a single occupant. She was making references, but she was like really out of it, but she was making references to another person. So we didn't know if there was like another victim who may have gotten out of the car, walked away, might be injured. So we also had gotten using RapidSOS because she had all this enabled on her phone, her emergency contacts. We had her health information because she enabled it, and we were able to pull up in the center her emergency contacts, sent that over to responders in the field, and they started calling the contacts in the field, and they verified that no, when she was traveling alone at the time. So, but she was just, sick, hurt, whatever, and she just was, kind of talking out of her head. But we were able to verify that there wasn't a second victim, and so the scene was able to be cleared a lot faster. So,
Wow.
yeah, it's pretty great.
And can you talk about how people can put in certain health data and how they can assist first responders when someone calls 911?
Sure. If you have an iPhone, Apple Watch specifically, you can set up your medical ID going in the health app. There you can store information like your allergies, medical conditions, emergency contacts. If you have an Android device, if you go in the personal safety app, and then from there go into your info section, you can fill in similar information like that.
Okay. Thank you.
Yeah.
Gotcha. So it's different for each platform, but
Correct.
just using the one that the phone already has on it.
Yes.
Because I know there's different health apps that you can download, but making sure it's the one.
It's one
Yes.
native
the phone comes
to.
with that will pull from it. Gotcha.
Yes.
I like that.
Yeah.
Awesome. Well, you guys gave a lot of good information today, and I know we kind of just touched the surface about what each of you do. I know training and accreditation is a lot. We can go on and on about CALIA and
Yes.
probably RapidSOS as well. But is there anything else you would like to add today or talk about that you all do every day in the Emergency Communications Center?
I am currently on a special assignment for the new CAD project, where we anticipate having a new CAD for public safety in the next year. So I'm specifically working on that. But I have been working for the center since 2002. Show my age there. And but we have grown leaps and bounds. Joan, we were talking earlier. Joan has seen us since we were babies.
Yes.
And she has seen herself, like how much the center has changed.
Yes.
But we are ever increasing our technology, our capabilities, and, trying to learn different kinds of, programs and whatnot, so we can better serve the public and better serve our public safety, our units. But I know we have new things that are forthcoming that we're really excited about. But yeah, you know anything?
Yeah, so just to piggyback, there are, technology has changed tremendously.
Yes.
We're, like Christina said, we're both 20 plus years in 911. So there are a lot of things to come with Next Gen 911, so make sure you pay attention to public education that we put out and all the things, because it will be very helpful as we progress.
Awesome. And I know that's our main priority, and I always say, a lot of people don't get to see you guys when
Yeah.
you pick up the phone, but you are the first responders
Yes.
because you have to tell the people to go to where they need help. So thank you guys for what you do, and we're looking forward to all those new exciting things that we can do to even better serve our community.
Yes.
So Gardner and Curl, thank you again for joining us today, and thank you everyone for watching this week's episode of Peanut City Police. We'll see you next time.